Hi guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 1:30 and today is 7th of February 2017. How are you guys? After a long time I have given a trade on Stock Pro. Hope you have enjoyed it. I first gave it at about somewhere around, I think I gave it at about 11:16. We bought Nifty put of 10,400 strike price at 115 rupees and it went and touched 135. We all booked good profit of 1500 rupees. Again, I gave it at 1.3 that you buy between 115 and 130. Look at it. Where is it right now? 128. Again, good amount of profit right now. You all have got it. So let me explain you. Why did I give it? First and foremost, this is the resistance. Can you see? I was waiting and watching. It went. I mean, of course, my mindset on Nifty is negative. Why am I so negative? I'll tell you. It opened gap up. It came down, down, down. It took a support and bounced back a little bit. But then again, it could not sustain itself, right? So when it had this flathead candle, it was pretty much an indication that Nifty will come down. And that is when I gave it to you, right at about 1 o'clock. 1:03 is when I have given it to you. So you can see that all of you have got good profits here. So today, since morning, I have also done a lot and lot of trades. And now see what will happen if Nifty by any chance, like I'm expecting it's negative, because to me, Nifty is negative. Why? Because it is below its 200 moving average. So my stance on Nifty is negative. And all my trades are also in the downward direction. So suppose Nifty crosses this once again, like it's going to be the second time Nifty is crossing in the downward direction. If Nifty crosses with volumes in the downward direction, I expect a good downfall. Nifty is trying to hold time and again, it's coming to the 50 moving average and taking a support and bouncing back again and again. But in 5 minutes, like if you want to fine tune your trades, you can come to 5 minutes. Now see, 10 moving average has taken a resistance and the prices went up till 50 moving average and came down, and then the price rejection. So when I saw this happening, this is where I gave you the trade. Right now, if you want, you can really exit your trade if you want to. And I'm sure people must have booked profit. Like I'm sure 100% a lot of people must have booked huge profits. So see here, this is Nifty call and Nifty put. People have booked profit on both the sides. When it went up, people booked the profit in the upside. When it came down, people booked the profit in the downward side. So this is the power of technical analysis. Now, till now I was thinking, I'm only going to give you the buy trades, the positional trades. But I think now I'm going to give you trades every day. Watch out the space of Telegram and I'm going to give you trades every day. So one thing that I want to tell you right now, it's at about 125. So hold your positions tightly. Let me just write it. If you want, book the profit. This is my Telegram channel. So I'm just sending a message that if you want, you can just book the profit, because you never know, as the RBI policy will be coming in soon, and the trade may go in any direction. So I am not wanting to take chances. You can put this stop loss, trailing stop loss, and carry forward your position, right? But my stance, if you look into it, I am pretty much negative, right? I am negative in definitely in the market right now. My stance on the market is negative. Why? Because see, this is the moving average. Can you see? This is 5 minutes graph. Nifty opened at 200 moving average, and from there it took a resistance, came down, 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 take a support on the pivot, bounced back again, taking a resistance. So overall, my stance on Nifty and stocks is negative. I'm not on a buy side. Like in the morning, I told you yesterday, I exited my position of Kotak Mahindra Bank in the morning itself. Like I exited it on a very, very good profit. Somewhere here, 1048 or 47, I exited my trade. And even in the call, I exited it with a lot of profit. So all those trades I have exited. My stance now is definitely negative on Nifty, right? I'm expecting it a good fall. I mean, I'm hoping it should fall nicely. The fall should be very, very decent and nice one. And with that, I have given you the put again. So rather, or you can hold it with I'm sending you guys a message, or hold it with stop loss at 125, right? So either way, whatever you prefer, you do that, right? But if you are in good profit, enjoy the profits, right? Don't let the profits go by. Like, you should be able to lock in your you know profits. So this is the reason, when I see this resistance happening, that is why again I gave you Nifty put, right? So which is again, from I gave you between 115 to 120, it is at 127. So guys, what I'm saying, that you have seen our accuracy in all kinds of segments, whether it is future, whether it is option, whether it is equity. All the trades that we give are bang on, right? And if you want to learn, like, how long will you gamble, like, you can't be just surviving on the tips from here and there. Please learn it, and I'm telling you, go to my website and go to contact us, and you will be able to talk to my team through any of the possibilities, and talk to them. They will guide you through. And our next webinar begins on 17th of February. And you can just quickly log in, register yourself. And the beauty of our setup is that we ensure that whatever is your investment, you get it back. We at least ensure that whatever is your investment, you get it back. So I'm really hoping that you all have enjoyed trade today with me, along with me, and I was holding hands all throughout, when to buy call and what to put the stop loss, etc. So I'm expecting that you will now learn, like, when you take a trade from anyone, you should only evaluate how good that person is in the trading, right? Not for taking the trades. That command you should have. Like, you should know where to exit and where to enter. So some of the trades that I have also done is Can Bank also I sold in the morning, when it broke its morning range. This was the morning range. The moment it broke its morning range, I was actually pretty much negative on this. And when I saw Nifty going down, I sold one lot of Can Bank also. And even, there are other few trades that I have done. But my stance, if you ask me, is negative only. I'm not positive. I'm not having anything positive. So on positive side, I had a positive stance on Scots, but it did not actually break its morning range. Can you see? As I've been telling you time and again about the morning range, this is the morning range of Escorts. It did not break its morning range in either of the direction, because see, we'll have to honor all these supports that are there, right? But it did not break. When it did not break, there was no point for us to enter into it. So I did not enter in the buy side. My stance on Escort is to buy side. But I saw Nifty in the negative direction. I immediately changed my stance and immediately changed my, mindset. So in the morning when I started trading, I was on the buy side. But I saw Nifty, and I saw it's taking resistance from 200 moving average. I immediately changed my stance, and my stance immediately was negative. And that is why you see I have given option call, and that to be on the put side. So Can Bank has also gone really nicely down and given me good profit. So guys, all the proofs are in front of you. Every single step I have been holding your hands, and see how beautiful trades we have done. At least 30 points on this, Nifty put itself, 50 points on Nifty put. So now what is my stance? If Nifty breaks this pivot point, which is 10,483 in future with volume, then I'm definitely expecting it to go further down to 10,460 and touch it today's low, right? But the condition is, what's the condition? that it has to break its today's this pivot point with volumes, because see, it touched the volume pivot point and bounced back, right? So it has to cross the pivot point with volume. You remember, always I insist on pivot points of the morning range to be crossed with volume, right? Remember these words. You don't need to, even if you don't want to join my course, fine, but at least mind the words that I say. I'm saying that this pivot point has to be crossed with volumes. If pivot points are crossed with volumes, it's bouncing back time and again. It's bouncing back time and again from the pivot point. So if the pivot points are not crossed with volumes, then Nifty may go up from here. But if you look into the moving averages, I feel pretty much sure that Nifty has a little negative bias. But once again, it has to cross this pivot point with volume, and it has to form a candle below pivot point and leave it. If, trust me, if Nifty leaves this pivot point, then it has a good fall coming in. And at least let me now explain you how much fall am I expecting. I will be expecting, at least wherever we are from there, at least 100 or 100 and this distance. Like this distance is going to be 140 points, right? This is what I will expect. But my condition remains to you. Nifty has to cross this with volumes, right? Nifty has to cross. Please mind my words. Nifty has to cross it with volumes. So hope for the best. I think Nifty is waiting for the RBI policy, and then it's going to react. And let's see how it goes. So some of the stocks, like I want to show you my another trade account where I traded. Here I booked a good amount of profit today. See here, I booked a good amount of profit today. Flips Carbon. I sold. See, let me just see what's happening here. So I sold a good at good profits. I don't know why it's not showing me what are my positions and what are my profits. Let me do one thing. Dashboard, I can refresh. So Zerodha is giving problems time and again, but total investment is this. Okay, so now only one stock is left, right? And let me see the profit. If I could see the profit today, I don't know why it's not showing me the profit. Flips Carbon I bought yesterday. Let me show you holdings. So I bought Flips Carbon at 991 and sold at 992. I bought Shakti Pump at 540 and sold it at somewhere in 562. So those were I think it's going to tell me the profits and loss tomorrow, not today. So I'll show you tomorrow how much profit. I gained about 9,900 rupees profit. I did it yesterday, and today my profit was 9,900. So good amount of profit. It was almost like a BTST trade for me. So today, because I was expecting Nifty to go down, I'm out of the market. I'm not trading right now. I'm actually, in the sense, I'm on the sell side. So guys, this is what I wanted to share. Before I go on anywhere, let me show you the Nifty's option chain, and let me refresh it and see the dynamics, how the Nifty is changing. So Nifty has higher amount of open interest in 10,500 call. That means there is unwinding happening on the put side, right? So I have a feeling Nifty will fall. So guys, enjoy your trades, and have good party with the money that you earned today in the in my by taking the puts along with me, right? And please share my Telegram channel with others. I'm now promising. We were not active on the Stock Pro channel for a long time, but I'm going to be very, very active. You will get excellent trades every single day. But the only promise that I want from you is that you have to learn, right? You have to learn from me. You don't have to only rely on my tips. I want you to learn, and I want you to earn, and I want you to be independent of any tip that you get from anywhere. Because you should be able to question why something has been given to you. If I have given you a put, you should ask before taking why it has been given to me. So I explained you, my reason was the resistance on the 5 minutes. Now see, it is below the pivot point. It is below the pivot point. Now it has to sustain. Nifty has to sustain itself. It crossed the pivot point with volume, right? It has to sustain and leave the pivot point. If it leaves, I'm sure, Abhi, how much is it down? Nifty is down by 31 points. So at least 50 or at least 35, 40 points I'm definitely expecting in the downside, right? So enjoy good trades. All the best. And trust me, I really care a lot about you guys. And that is why my mind is always to figure out the best way to teach you guys the right thing and the correct thing. All right. So now Nifty looks to me pretty much negative. And let me show you here in 15 minutes. Again, it has crossed its, let me just refresh it once again. Because what matters is the 15 minutes. 5 minutes is just a fine tuning, right? 15 minutes it has crossed with volume. Can you see this? It has crossed with volume. If the next candle leaves 15 minutes and goes down, I'm expecting very, very good profits, right? With this, I'm signing off, but I'm waiting for you guys. Go to my website, talk to my team, and be ready to learn about the market. One thing that I assure you, in one day, see, along with me, you have a good profit. You had a good profit of about, you know, 2,500 rupees or 3,000 rupees. It will take just few days to recover your money. Trust me, it will not take me much time to help you recover your money, right? But have a mindset to learn. That is very, very important. All right. With this, I'm signing off, but I'm waiting for you all, every single person. Now, see here, beauty. This is called beautiful trait, right? This is called correct analysis. And I'm 100% sure I'm going to be in massive profits soon. I can see, let's see what's happening. I'm already in 20,000 profit, but I can assure you by the time the day will finish, it will be at least 35, 40,000. I'm going to post it on Stock Pro. Just watch it, I'll post my profits to you wherever I close my positions. I'm going to send you the profits, right? With this, I'm signing off, but I'm waiting for you. Every day I'm posting my profits. Yesterday my profit was 1,80,000 rupees. Today my profit is already, it's about 20,000 rupees, but I'm expecting it to go further up. I'm expecting it to further go up because Nifty has to fall. If Nifty leaves this pivot point, it doesn't touch this pivot point and leave, then I'm 100% sure there will be a massive fall, right? Watch for it. Good day, guys. Bye bye. See you tomorrow with more trades, with more analysis, and keep joining my Telegram channel, right? This is my Stock Pro Telegram channel. Please join it and tell others to also join it. Bye bye. Good day.